Hey everyone. I figured I'd make a quick video to welcome you to our community. My best friend Kubrat and I, we've been running game nights on Meetup since April, and we've been getting a lot of the same questions around what kinds of games will be played, does it matter if I show up late, who else will be there, will it only be people from my city, what if no one else RSVPs, and so on and so forth. So we figured a video would be a good way to address all of those questions and also introduce ourselves. So my name is Ankit. I'm 30. I live in San Francisco. I work from home, and I have met so many cool and interesting people over the years through games. So when I was in college, Kubrat and I used to run a club for people who would play card games and bluffing games. So we would play those every week, met a ton of cool people that way. Pre-pandemic, we used to run game nights over Zoom. So we would play a lot of Mafia over Zoom, and I met a lot of awesome people that way. And so what we're doing on Meetup this year is really our third attempt at building community. So we've done this many times before. We have a sense of what games people like, what games people don't like, and how to keep the community friendly and polite and exciting and fresh. Okay, so there's a few things we wanted you to know about our events. The first is that we play over video chat like this. So there's kind of an expectation that people will turn their cameras on. We think that makes the game nights a lot more fun and a lot more social. And a lot of people are joining these events to meet new people. So I think if you're expecting other players to put themselves out there, I think you should also put yourself out there. So there's an expectation that you will play with your camera on. We think that makes it a lot more fun for everyone. And as moderators, we do our best to ensure that the environment feels safe and welcoming and that the people are friendly and polite. And we do moderate. So if there are players who are sort of breaking the guidelines or not creating a fun time for everyone else, we take action. Okay, so that's the first thing we play over video chat. The second thing is that we advertise our events across multiple meetup groups. We have around 100 meetup groups based in different cities. So you are seeing the game nights for your city, and I'm sure you'll see events where only one or two people have RSVP'd or no one has RSVP'd. We would still highly encourage you to RSVP because for every single game night we host, we get 5 to 10 people, and that's because we advertise them across so many different cities. So there will definitely be people to play with if you show up. So even if you're considering it, but you're on the fence because no one else has RSVP'd, RSVP, there will be 5 to 10 players there. They may not be from your city necessarily, but you will definitely get to meet some new people and have a fun game night. Okay. The third thing is that we use this platform, Ludio, to play games. So Ludio is a platform that sort of merges the video conferencing and the games. On Ludio, you can play all sorts of different card games and board games and word games and party games. And full disclosure, Kubrat and I built Ludio from scratch specifically to run game nights. So, we used to run game nights over Zoom. We've tried running game nights over Discord. We've tried a lot of things. And over the years, we felt we could build something that was a lot more fun, a lot more social, a lot more easy for a brand new person to try out with their friends. So we are using this platform for the games. You'll need a computer to join the events. You'll need a Chromium-based browser like Google Chrome. But so far that hasn't presented too much of an issue. And you can come and play the games on here with the rest of us. In terms of the games themselves, we do very lightweight games. We do games that we can teach you in 5 to 10 minutes and that you can play in 10 to 20 minutes. So over the course of an event that's a couple of hours long, we can easily play 3 or 4 different games. If there's any you really like, we can play 2, 3, 4. We can play that game 2, 3, 4 times. And because the games are short, it's also very flexible in terms of joining late or leaving early. So if you join 10, 20, 30 minutes late, it's fine. At worst, you might end up waiting 5 to 10 minutes for the current game to end. But as soon as it does, we'll do a round of introductions, rope you in for the next one. Okay, so that's the games themselves. And finally, when you join your first event, you'll notice in the document that contains the link to the event that there's one event for brand new people, people who've only been 0 or 1 times, and there's an event for regulars. So the reason we split into 2 events is because you're hopping on a video call with people you don't know to play games you don't know on a platform you don't know. We totally understand that that can be intimidating and you're not sure, how that's going to go. And so we don't want you to feel like you're joining a group where everyone already knows each other and everyone already knows the game and there's kind of a spotlight on you to learn this game quickly because everyone else is waiting for you to do it. So we split the brand new players and the regulars. So the brand new players, everyone in that call is new. Everyone in the call doesn't know the games. And that way it's a lot more comfortable. I've been a new player in many groups before. I know it sucks to join a group where everyone has their inside jokes already, everyone's familiar already, and you have to really, take up a lot of space in order to get what you want out of the event. And we don't want to put anyone in that position, which is why we separate into two events like that. The final thing I'll mention is that Ludio is a paid platform. So we made the decision to start charging a small subscription fee in July. So the way it works is there's a free trial where you don't need to put down a credit card. You can come to 2 events on any 2 days that you like. You can play for however long on those 2 days. You can try a bunch of different games. You can meet all the different people in the community. And if you like what you see, then we offer 2 subscription plans if you want to become a member. There's the monthly subscription, which is $6 a month. And then there's the annual subscription, which is $5 a month, but you're paying for 12 months upfront. So you're paying $60 upfront. So that's about it from me. We would love to see you at your first event. It's a lot of fun. The people are really, really friendly. I have met so many cool people by virtue of hosting these game nights, and we definitely hope you'll check it out. Thank you so much.